Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's video, I'll be breaking into this week's deals and discounts for Grand Theft Auto Online. We actually have some pretty good discounts available, and I'm going to be going over all of them today. I'm also going to be talking about the vehicles that I just purchased that were on discount this week that maybe you want to pick up as well. Let's start off by making our way over to Mazebank Foreclosures and taking a look at two different properties. We're going to start off with the discounted property this week, which is the Hangar. We can see here that the cheapest hangar is around $1 million, $500,000 less than the normal asking price. If we make our way over to the military base, we can also see these hangars are on discount as well. We have Fort Zancudo 3499 at $1.8 million, and then the hangar that you will want to get your hands on is Fort Zancudo 3497. This is the best hangar to get in the game, and the reason why is because it is the cheapest of the military base hangars. For any of you that are wondering, well, is there a difference between the most expensive one that is, $2.3 million and this one which is like $1.2 million? No, there's literally no difference, apart from them being 20 feet apart from each other. The floor, the amount of vehicles you can store inside of it, nothing is different between these two hangars. And it begs the question why you would spend an extra $1.2 million on this hangar. There's really no reason. It's actually a joke. So purchase this hangar here, 3497. All the upgrades and modifications are 30% off as well, as we can see this week. But honestly, you don't need any of these things. None of these upgrades actually change the hangar itself. All you need is the workshop, and I definitely recommend to buy the living quarters if you don't have them as well, because then it allows you to set your spawn point to the hangar, and you can fast travel over there. But yeah, in terms of upgrades, the only thing you need is the workshop. Hangar's great because you can purchase aircraft like the F-160 Raiju, the Rogue, and you can go send them over to your hangar, upgrade them, and now you're just a beast in the sky. And also they allow for super quick transportation, so not a bad purchase at all. Apart from the hangar, there's one other property which I would highly recommend to get your hands on, especially if you have GTA Plus this week, and that would be the bunker. Why? Well, it's because Rockstar has double income on the bunker. Any sale mission that you make this week is going to make double money with the bunker, which is obviously super nice. If you have the 50% off from GTA Plus, you can buy a great location for only $800,000. All of the upgrades as well will be half off. But if you don't have GTA Plus, you're looking at, well, obviously normal purchasing price. But I personally believe that the only upgrade you need for the bunker is just the actual upgrades that give you more money. So for example, this bunker here, the Chumash bunker, which I personally would say is the best location for the price, is 1.6 million. And the upgrades to make production better are going to cost you like 2.5 million. So in total, you're going to spend about $4 million on your bunker and the upgrades combined if you don't purchase anything else, which is just cosmetic. Doing this is going to earn you, with double money this week, close to $230,000 every 48 minutes. So it's not going to be too bad to earn that money back. If you play the game for 10 hours, you've already earned over $2.5 million. So if you just leave your game AFK for, a 10 hours, 2 nights, boom, you've already made the money back, and you can do one sale mission. And by the way, if you have friends to help you out with that sale mission, you can do it in a public lobby and earn an additional 50% on that, and you'll be rolling in dough. So the bunker is actually a great way of earning money, and even if it's not discounted this week, the fact that you're earning more on it is still really, really good, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend to invest in getting one. Now we arrive to the discounts. This week there are some decent vehicles worth noting. We have the Pfister Astron, which is an SUV. It has HSW capabilities, making it the second fastest SUV in the game. Personally, I don't care too much about SUVs, so I'm not going to recommend people to buy it. Something I do recommend for people to buy, though, is this right here. I just purchased this. I had $10 million on my account. Now I have 7.6. This is the Western Reaver. For anybody playing on older generation console, the Western Reaver is actually the fastest car slash, land vehicle in the game. We can see it here this week. It's 1.9 million normally. You can pick it up for 1.33 this week. The Western Reaver can reach a top speed of 161 miles per hour, meaning there's only 2 vehicles, even on next generation, which can beat it, and that is the HSW Banshee GTS and the HSW Gradiatelli Stinger TT. That's pretty dang crazy. Now, you'll notice that the Western Reaver doesn't have too many amounts of customization. At the end of the day, it's a motorcycle, and as we know, Motorcycles usually don't have a ridiculous amount of customization. Honestly, I like the stock backseat. We do super brakes, we put on the engine, we got some exhaust options here. I kind of like the stock exhaust, but we'll go with something interesting. How about we do the quad exhaust? We got some mud guards. Overall, the vehicle, it's got decent customization, and that's always nice, right? You got front mud guards, you got a front seat option. Ooh, that seat's kind of cool. We can do a diamond seat. I kind of like that. Let's go for a full diamond seat. Oh, yeah. We can do lights, which we'll just do xenon, and then you do obviously have some livery options, which is actually really nice. This is a newer vehicle, so any newer vehicle, obviously Rockstar has put livery options on. I kind of like that Prolapse one. I also love Sprunk. Don't get me wrong, Sprunk is like my favorite thing ever. But since I already have a Sprunk livery on my other GTA account, let's go with something different here, and let's put on some rear mud guards as well. I kind of like the stock mud guards, I'm not going to lie. But let's go for secondary arc mud guard. I think that looks decent. Now we can respray this vehicle here. I honestly feel like the red is going to match really well with the black. So I think we might just go with black. Ooh, blue's not bad with red either. Oh, and I could do orange as well. But let's just stick with black. I kind of like just carbon black with this red livery. I think that looks really nice. And then what I'm thinking is for our secondary color, we can make it red because it's the mud guard. So I think that actually looks sick. What do you guys think? Either way, there's our colors. We can do transmission upgrade. We can do turbo. And obviously wheel type. Now, I would highly recommend, if you have the Vinewood Car Club Garage, if you have GTA Plus, that you do focus on upgrading your vehicles here. And the reason why is because it is going to shave off 10% of all the upgrades you purchase. Not only that, but I should also mention that if you don't own the Vinewood Car Club Garage, you can still save a lot of money by being smart. If you go over to the auto shop, once again, all upgrades with the auto shop are also going to be on discounts. We can see, I honestly think this vehicle looks really, really nice. It does have a decent amount of customization for a motorcycle. It's just not a crazy amount when you obviously compare it to a car or something along those lines. But yeah, I think the Reaver is really, really nice, as we can see. It looks great with this livery we just put on it, and as I said, it is ridiculously fast. You will notice if we get into a wheelie here, watch the speedometer. It's just going to keep going, 120. 130, 140. Like, it does take a while to obviously get up to the level of speed being 160. It's a little challenging too, because you can only reach that speed if you're doing wheelies. So you got to be a little careful. But just in this little burst of land here, you already saw me reach a pretty crazy 140. I mean, this thing's fast. It is very fast. And unlike most cars, it obviously has really good handling because it's a motorcycle. It has great grip. So there are some big advantages that this vehicle has over normal cars, and it actually has better lap time, if I'm not mistaken, than both HSW vehicles ahead of it in terms of top speed. With that being said, there's one other vehicle that I did purchase this week, and that is the Benefactor Schlagen GT. Now, I don't think there's anything like drop dead amazing about the Schlagen GT. I just personally think it looks really nice, and once again, I'm going to show the customization of it and why I think it's pretty fun. To pick this vehicle up, you need to go over to Legendary Motorsport, and you can scroll down a little bit in the two-door section. Normally, it's a $1.3 million price tag, so this week you were able to pick up the Schlagen GT for $910,000. Personally, I think that's pretty cheap, especially for a vehicle that has decent lap time and a top speed of 125 miles per hour. The other vehicles that are on sale this week, honestly, there's not many that are all too special. I mean, the Jugular is not a bad buy, and the Jugular is also a similar price tag, but I think this vehicle looks a lot better than the Jugular. It's also a bit faster, which is kind of nice. But apart from that, not much. I mean, maybe the Pfister Astron, but yeah, not too much to say that's crazy about the discounts this week. But this is definitely one vehicle I've always loved the look of. It's based off of a Mercedes-AMG GT, which I always think is a really fun and super nice looking vehicle. So let's do some bumper upgrades here. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go with the secondary competition splitter. We got some rear bumpers as well. I do like myself a secondary diffuser. We can make that very nice. Do we want to do roll bars or no? Yeah, let's do roll bars. We can also see that the interior has a bit of like racing design in it, which is pretty sweet. So that's not bad. Engine upgrades to level 4. We got some exhaust. Oh, that looks sick. Yes, competition side exhaust. I haven't actually upgraded this vehicle or like had it on my account in a very long time. So I'm actually glad I'm able to pick this up. Yeah, let's go with the Classic Girl secondary icon. And then we obviously have some hood options. And this vehicle, it actually has a lot more customization than people might think. We're going to definitely go with the street vents. That looks the best. We're going to do xenon lights. And here's our livery options. So we have red stripes and white stripes. Then we have Mosaic Splash, Love Muscle. That actually looks really nice. We have Chirnikov Blue, Chirnikov Purple. We got Rim Paint. I kind of like that one. This one looks sick. We have Orange, Red Abstract, Blue Abstract. There's actually some pretty solid livery options for this vehicle. I like a lot of them, but what I'm going to go with today is white stripes. And then I'm going to try and do kind of like how Mercedes does in real life. I'm going to try and maybe do the green. Let's just go with primary mirrors. Plate. Actually, yeah, we'll do black because I'm going to make the car a very dark green. So if we go to Chameleon, ooh, you know what? I might go with that blue. But I was kind of thinking the green Chameleon. I was kind of thinking this. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go with this. I just think this looks so nice on any Mercedes. And then for the secondary color, what do we want to do? I'm thinking kind of a white. Yeah, let's go with white. I think that matches really well. Okay, sweet. And then we can change the trim color. I'm thinking the trim color, we kind of make it a darkish red, just like that. I think that looks, yeah, that matches the green outside really well. We got a roof design we can obviously do. And I'm just going to go with the primary alt roof. Skirts. Let's just go with the primary race skirt. I think that looks fine. We got some spoiler options. And yeah, this vehicle, it's got some huge wings you can put on it. Do we want to do it? You know what? Screw it. I don't do this normally, but let's put a big old wing on the back of this car. We have some decent options here. We'll go with Benefactor. Lower that suspension. Put on that transmission. Put on that turbo. We got wheel type. Let's go for high-end chrome. No, not chrome. I keep forgetting I don't have the achievement for free chrome rims on this account. There's no way in hell I'm spending that money. Let's just do white, tire design, tire enhancements. And just like that, we just got to do the windows, and we're done with this vehicle. As we can see, really, really good customization. And I think the Schlagen GT just looks amazing. If you guys like me actually customizing the vehicles that I say to pick up, let me know. Or do you just like me telling you what vehicles I think are worth on the discount? But I can tell you that I did purchase these cars on my account. This is my Broke to Millions account, and I obviously don't spend money too loosely on this account. But when I see vehicles that look really nice, when I think that they're definitely worth the buy, I pick them up. And I think we can all agree that this vehicle looks truly amazing. I really hope Rockstar gives it an HSW upgrade at some point, because it's definitely one I would consider being worth it. It's fast, as I said, goes 125 miles per hour, and it looks great. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, if you enjoyed today's video, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!